Today on EA Sports, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Oilers. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. On first down, Turner. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Back to throw. Turner. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bush.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Breaks a tackle. That one a first down pickup of 8. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 15 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw. Turner got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 carries, 125 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz, 64 yards. And the Oilers add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Flushed out right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Oilers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
To throw is Turner on 1st and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Now Turner, off play action. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Bush. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Turner over the middle, complete. It's Bush. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Turner swings this out for Hunt. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And here's Turner on 3rd and 2. That's complete right around the 8. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Hunt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in turn, launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? Under pressure, and down he goes. Deion
Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking it about the 16. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. Richardson throwing to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they give this time to the tailback. Trucks over him and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers are pouring it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Daron Payne. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
56. Mike, 56.
Turner looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. One more go for this offense in the first half. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Oilers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So we've reached, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point.
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Results in 6. Touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They go play action here on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play there for Miami. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Oilers extend their lead yet again. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. Just a 4-play drive that time, and the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Turner. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jamin Johnson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. To throw is Richardson on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Oilers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chase Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On third down, Hunt, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And taken at the 46. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Richardson.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Back to throw. Richardson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Anthony Schwartz there to make the grab. And the Oilers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Daron Payne. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Turner. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now a handoff here to his running back as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8.
From the gun, Turner. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lane.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. Back to throw again. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Turner now to throw on 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw is Turner. Throwing on 1st down. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Turner got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll look to throw again. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Turner very quickly here, and that's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's going the other way. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Houston set to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the fourth.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end?
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Richardson, flush to his right. Jalen Phillips providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it.